Hi there and welcome to the ILA Compensation Plan Overview. In this video we're going to be showing you exactly how it is that you can profit from the exploding mobile application industry. As you're taking a look at this overview, it's important to let you know that there's a number of things that we've been very thoughtful about and very intentional about putting into place to ensure that ILA will go viral. For example, one of the things is that there is no barrier to entry with this program. As you may or may not be aware of, there's a lot of programs out there that are very costly to get into, anywhere from $100, $300, $500, $1,000 and more. Well, that's not the case with ILA. As a program, we're entering into the marketplace at simply $9.95 without any initial investment at all. And that being the case, really, there is no risk involved. Along with there being no barrier to entry, and along with there being really no true risk involved with this, there isn't any recruiting requirements, which is to say this: if you're an active associate with ILA, you're automatically qualified to get paid on your entire organization. It's a common thing within the industry to have to achieve certain management levels to get paid on your organization, but that's not the case with ILA. With ILA, there aren't any catches and there aren't any requirements at all to getting paid. The compensation model that ILA is using is a powerful 3x7 forced matrix. And one of the things that I enjoy so much about this compensation plan is its simplicity. You see, with the 3x7 forced matrix, you can truly only have 3 people direct to you. If anybody else beyond 3 people are brought into your organization, whether or not you put them there or not, they're automatically placed on your second level. It's important to let you know that the people that are placed there, it could be that you brought them on board, and it also could be that the people above you brought them on board. One of the powerful things about this compensation model is that it's genuinely attractive to 2 kinds of people, one of which is called Uncle Bob. I like to talk about Uncle Bob the plumber. Okay, Uncle Bob the plumber, he's not a very outgoing guy and he's not very gifted with sharing things with people. Now, is there something that we can do for Uncle Bob that's going to help Uncle Bob? You know what? We think that there is. I'm going to draw you a picture here. Let's say that Uncle Bob gets the application. If we say that Uncle Bob is right here. Now, Uncle Bob, he may have tried a number of things in the past and he hasn't had success. Well, you know what? We're going to help Uncle Bob in this way. First of all, when it comes to mobile applications are very simple to share with people. And we're going to have systems in place and tools in place that really help Uncle Bob share it with people. But in addition to that, if Uncle Bob is in this place right here, then the nature of this particular compensation plan is that over a period of time, as people above Uncle Bob are enrolling people into the program, then they will be placed in Uncle Bob's organization. And with our model, Uncle Bob is going to get paid on every one of the people that are in his organization. Now, here's something that we've been very mindful of. If you've got 3 people direct to you, and those people have 3 people direct to them, we're talking about a total of 12 people, then whether or not a person directly referred those people or not, they're going to have enough people in their organization to where their application is free. They don't have to pay for it anymore. Now, we love that because that does fantastic things for retention. Let me ask you this: if someone has an application and if it's paid for, will they ever drop it? Especially if there's only a possibility for their organization to grow over a period of time? You see, from this point forward, anybody else that comes in, whether or not Uncle Bob brings them in or someone above them or someone below Uncle Bob, if they're in Uncle Bob's organization, he's going to get paid a small portion of money from everybody that's in that organization. Now, what you're looking at right here is just 3 levels down, but as you can see, this is 3x7. So over a period of time, when Uncle Bob's organization fills up and his matrix fills up, he'll make an extra $2,500 a month. And you know what? We really genuinely like that number because it's something that's useful for anybody. That's enough money to really be helpful for a lot of people. But at the same time, we need to let you know, realistically speaking, that if Uncle Bob gets started with us, we're glad that we can arrange things in such a way that he can get his application for free. But if Uncle Bob is wanting something to develop very, very quickly, we got to tell him right out of the gate, Bob, it's going to take some time. In fact, it could take 6 months, it could take a year, it could take a year and a half. But remember, Uncle Bob's not doing it, okay? In fact, what you've just seen is a real neat and tidy, orderly way that we've laid that out. But in reality, it could look something like this. Uncle Bob could have 3 people placed directly to him. and then people start to show up on a second level. But then, if that individual starts to automatically refer people and fill up his personal matrix, then his personal matrix can start to fill up on its own. Then, if there's any more activity from above, then the software will fill it in the next open space. But the important thing is that all of that activity has to come from above. And so that's how it is that over a period of time, and it could be a long period of time, it could be a short period of time, just depending on what kind of activity is happening above him, that he can realistically make an extra $2,500 a month. But once again, we need to let Bob know that it's going to take some time. Now, we know that that's really attractive to a lot of people, especially people who aren't gifted with sharing with people. But you see, we've also put something in place to make it really attractive to share it with other people, and we have incentives for referrals. Now, how that looks is this. If you simply refer 3 people to the application, it's at that point that you're referred to as a managing associate, and you get a 10% bonus match on anything that those 3 individuals are making from their matrix commissions. So if you have 3 people with a filled up matrix making $2,500 a month, a 10% match of that would be $250 for each person. You'd be making an extra $750 a month. Then after that, we have a second management level. It's called a senior associate. To become a senior associate, you simply refer 6 people. And by the way, here's what we're finding. We're finding that it's very simple for people to refer 3 or 6 people, because remember, there's no initial investment. It's affordable for anybody. Now, if you refer 6 people, you're going to get a 20% bonus match of their matrix commissions. So, for example, again, if you have 6 people with a filled up matrix, you'd be making an extra $500 a month on all 6 of those people. That's an extra $3,000 a month on top of your $2,500. Then our referral program has a third and final management level, and that's the level of executive associate. If you directly refer 10 people to the program, you become an executive associate, and it's at that point that you get a 40% bonus match of their matrix commissions. Now, there's a couple of things I need to tell you about here. First of all, I'll let you know it doesn't have to stop at 10. If you have 10 or 15 or 20, you get the same bonus match on all of those people. And also, you don't have to wait until their matrix is full. You get a 40% bonus match on whatever it is that they're making. If you have someone making $100 a month, then you would make $40 a month, because that's 40% of what they're making from their matrix. But if you've got 10 people that you've referred to the program and they've got a filled up matrix, then you're going to make an extra $1,000 for each one of those individuals. And that would be an extra $10,000 a month on top of the $2,500 a month that you're making from your matrix commissions. Now, this is very powerful, like I said, for 2 kinds of people. It's good for Uncle Bob, but it's fantastic for people who are skilled with referral marketing. We've had people refer 10, 30, 50, 70, and 100 people to the program in 1 week. So the potential is truly unlimited. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, there are no catches or requirements with this compensation model. Truly, the only thing that a person needs to participate in the Matrix referral program is to be an active associate. Now, there are 2 different ways that you can be an active associate. Number 1 is to join ILA as an associate for $9.95. There is no initial investment. If you're an ILA associate for $9.95, you are an active associate. However, it's important to let you know that there is another way that a person can become an active associate. You see, technically speaking, a person doesn't really even have to pay a dime. If you come on board with us and simply obtain 2 retail customers, a customer is someone who's not an associate. They pay $6.95 a month to enjoy the subscription. Then based on your efforts, you're an active associate and you can participate in the Matrix referral program. The choice is yours, whichever makes the most sense to you. So then, having given that bit of an overview, I'll let you know there are 3 different ways that you can get started with ILA. The first option, quite simply, is a free enrollment. When you get started for free, you can enjoy the weekly ILA video content. Once a week, you're going to get a powerful, professionally produced video delivered to your mobile device that you can enjoy that has to do with personal development. But as a free member, you don't have any access to the ILA archive, you don't get a website, and you don't have the ability to earn in the Matrix referral program. The second enrollment option we have is that of a retail customer. A retail customer is $6.95 a month. As a retail customer, you get to enjoy all of the ILA video content, and in addition to that, you also get full access to the ILA archive. But again, with that option, you don't get any website and you don't have the ability to earn from the Matrix referral program. And then finally, the third way that you can get started with us is as an ILA associate. It's just $9.95 a month with no initial investment. The $9.95 is loaded with value. You get to enjoy the weekly ILA video content. You have full access to the ILA archive. You get a personal, professional website for referring other associates and customers to ILA. You're also automatically an active associate, so you have the ability to earn from the Matrix referral program. And that being the case, for $9.95 a month, you're an independent business owner and you have all of the tax advantages of owning your own business. As you're looking at these options, whichever one makes the most sense to you, it's really simple to get started. Simply click the join link to get started, and when you do that, I'll encourage you to look at the bottom of the page to make sure it's the name of the person that referred you to ILA. And then if you join as an associate, when you get your website, which will be right away, simply take that website and share it with someone that's close to you. Thanks so much for your time, and we look forward